And welcome back to Bud Light Broncos Primetime. We are at the Red Robin off Arapahoe and Yosemite in Greenwood Village. I'm Andy Lindahl with former Bronco kicker David Treadwell, joined by special team stud and safety David Bruton. And, of course, Patricia and Michelle are here with the Broncos cheerleaders. They've got their swimsuit calendar in tow. They've got posters, and they've got great smiles. Oh, Patricia's one of the months. Are you both the month? Yes. All right. We'll talk to them about that a little bit later on. Let's talk about your play at safety, because I know a lot of guys, whether you're a starter or not with Jack Del Rio, it just doesn't really seem like it matters, because it seems like Jack has packages for all of you guys. Yeah. How much do you enjoy and appreciate that?
I definitely appreciate that a lot. Guys just have to be ready whenever their number's called. We have a lot of different packages, a lot of different coverages, stunts, anything that we could do. You know, he tries to tailor the package to what we're good at, to what we're able to do, and what we're comfortable with doing. So, and then the fact that we have so many packages and so many guys who can play so many different positions, we can interchange while in the middle of a play.
What is what you do really well? If you were to give someone a scouting report on yourself, what would that be?
I mean, I think I rush the quarterback pretty well.
Yeah.
That's what I do on punt all the time.
All those defensive guys like rushing the quarterback. I want to go get the quarterback.
See, I've got to tell you, we had both Terrence Knighton and Kevin Bickerson here last week, and they were upset because Chris Harris told us the same thing, and they're upset that you guys want their sacks. That's how they eat. That's how they get their next contract.
Yep. Sorry, it's the nature of the beast. We all want to be tackling that quarterback, sacking that quarterback.
Is it a swim move? Is it a rip? What do you got? Just pure speed?
Everything. Everything that I could throw at them just to keep their hands off me. And then, you know, the D-line, they don't do much of a sack dance. When a DB gets it, we're going to show our butts off. We are.
Do you have a name for yours?
No, not yet. But I will.
It's going to just spontaneously emerge when you get that sack?
Yeah, exactly.
Talk about how difficult it was to get Michael Vick down in the game. There were so many near misses where you nearly had him tackled for a sack or for a loss, and he'd slip away.
He's just a great athlete, you know, and sometimes we let the edge go and keep contained, and a guy like him, you know, we have to keep that edge contained because he can just get out, scamper, extend the play, or take off running. And I think he can still run a 4.3 backpedaling. That's how fast he is. So we just let him out a little bit. But overall, I think we corralled him because, I mean, we kept him from having the huge run game or where he extends the play and been able to hit us deep.
It seemed like early on, those guys, the running backs especially, LaShawn McCoy, were gassed. They were already going for the oxygen in the first quarter. That's why we saw Bryce Brown so early in the game. Did you get a sense that they were struggling with the altitude early on, trying to play that fast?
I mean, we knew that they would have some type of trouble with it because how fast they go, and being at sea level and then coming here, it's a beast. It is definitely a beast, and I noticed it on their first drive down towards the red zone. Seeing LaShawn after a run, he's gasping or whatever, and trying to get off the field, and then, you know, they are trying to hurry up and have a next play go. So I knew right then and there that they weren't going to be able to keep that pace up.
Did you guys on the defense have a little bit of that yourself when they had a nice long drive there? I forget if it was the first or maybe the second quarter.
Yeah.
And then Trendon Holiday takes it all the way back, and you guys are right back on the field. It was like, oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that was long. I felt sorry for them, but they were on the field a lot. But, they were on the field a lot, but, you know, they went out there and answered the bell again, and that's what I tell them. That's what you're going to have to expect because we're going to get points on special teams, you know, so be ready to go back out there the next time.
You know, it was funny because I asked a couple of the guys defensively after the game, you want the touchdown. It's obvious that you want the touchdown, but does it hurt the team a little bit at some point just from you talked about the conditioning and then the offense sat there for a while?
I don't feel like it hurts the team. I feel like it's more momentum. You know, it definitely, you know, jacks us up as a team, and, you know, defense go out there. We have a big return touchdown. Defense goes out there 3 and out, punt return touchdown, or the offense goes down there and scores. You know, it's a huge swing. It's a huge swing of momentum.
Yeah. Malik Jackson didn't agree with you, but I imagine you don't care, right?
Yeah, not at all. I mean, Malik isn't built to run as much as I am.
That's exactly it.
Now, a lot of times in Denver, the opposing team it almost seems like they let up a little bit because they expect their kicker to kick a touchback, kick it out of the back of the end zone. You have to block every kickoff return just in the event he gets that slight miss hit, because the one Trendon brought back, he was 5-6 yards deep in the end zone.
Oh yeah, we have so much confidence in our return game that we tell Trendon to take chances. Because you never know when you get that opportunity where guys relax because they think it's going out of the back of the end zone or whatever. And then there's times when they do kick it out there, but we have it blocked up so well. We look at the pictures and it's like, dang, if I could have just got it, if he kept it in play. So we look at it like every single chance we go out there, we have a chance to break one.
Is that how you felt on the one he returned? You felt like you had it blocked well? You knew he had a chance?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We even said to the house, we're going to score right here. Fox even said to the house a little prematurely. So we just answered the bell. So that's what happened.
That is so awesome to get those special teams touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
That's special. When a team can do that, score points either defensively or special teams, it's just a whole nother element that teams can't prepare for.
Exactly.
We got to run the news, but seriously, how scary must that be for the other team? With your kicker and your quarterback and now this return guy, I mean, could you imagine preparing to defend you guys or play you guys in any way?
It's tough. You have to have that mindset to be ready for a dogfight because we're going to slug it out on all facets and all units.
You can't take a play off against them. I mean, it's been incredible to watch, and I grew up in the fan base. I'm a fan, so I kind of say that kind of as a fan, but I'm telling you, this is just, it's incredible to watch. It really is.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, it shouldn't look this easy, right?
It shouldn't.
It probably doesn't feel that easy like you said,
doesn't.
but it looks really easy. It looks like the Arena Football League right now.
Oh, wow.
Does it not?
It is. It's like a video game, really.
I did say that one time. I was like, wow, we're putting up points like a video game.
Especially in the third quarter, and I want to get into that. I know we got to go to news, but your third quarter might have been one of the best in football I've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Ever seen.
I don't know that they've had a bad third quarter either.
Yeah, the second halves have all been very good.
You got to survive the third quarter.
This one was unbelievably special, and I'll tell you why.
To even pretend you're going to beat this team. All right, we'll come back. That's David Bruton, number 30 for your Denver Broncos. This is Bud Light Broncos Primetime. I'm Andy Lindahl with former Bronco kicker David Treadwell. We're hanging out at Red Robin off Arapahoe and Yosemite. Come on down and join us. David is here for another half hour. Michelle and Patricia from DBC are here until 9 o'clock. You can get their calendar or one of their posters. And we'll tell you about some of their specials when we come back. It's 7:32, a little late to news, but we say good evening to Susan Whitkin.